Welcome back. Sports this morning on Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. You can be part of the program. We're taking a look at memorable sporting moments in 2019 and also previewing 2020. So what got you talking in 2019 and what are you expecting in 2020? Talk to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels, Sports. Let's welcome Favor Itwa. Joins us now on the show, Sports Analyst. Favor, Happy New Year. Good to have you on the program.
Same to you, Osina Okonakpan. Good morning.
Okay, what was your best sporting moment in 2019?
Okay, I've heard you guys talk about a lot of them, but I think I have to go to the All African Games. I mean, Nigeria started slowly in the All African Games. At the end of the day, they came out second, winning 128 medals, 42 of which of them are gold. And that was the transition between the former Minister of Sport and the present Minister of Sport. And it took him to go to Rabat, Morocco, to change the tides as regards, the bonuses and the monies that were still being owed for them. And they did a lot, especially the likes of wrestling, talk about boxing and other individual sport. I think it was very, very good. And it changed a lot for sports in Nigeria. Not forgetting the D Tigers of Nigeria did it at, away from home, the home soil of the biggest basketball arena in Africa, talking about the Dakar Arena, and it was very fantastic. I think for Nigerian sport, we had it good. But then, I would still say D Tigers and, of course, the All African Games.
That's your best moment.
I would not want to go to football right now because...
Okay, no, let's leave that. No, what about MPFL? I mean, we saw Kano Pillars winning the ITO Cup for the very first time, the FA Cup. We also saw Eyimba, of course, 8-time champions, a record for Nigerian League football. Yeah,
it was good, but then, we all knew the season would be abridged, and then the Super Six, but then the drama and a lot of things, it didn't really catch my attention because, we were expecting a 38 season run, but then we saw the Abridged League and then the Super Six series of games played. At the end of the day, the table toppers, which were Eyimba International, won it. It was fun. It was good for them. But what about the transition from that to Africa? I mean, it has not been very, very nice in the past few years, but we'd also hope that it will be very good. Anthony Joshua, we must say, did a lot. I mean, June 2019, he fell, rose again, and then we saw it again in December 7th in Saudi Arabia. He was able to come back and get it going again. I mean, he would not, like Austin said, he would never forget it in his career. It's a loss that he would be looking at himself and say, this must not happen again. But the good thing is he bounced back. That's
that's the message. But he would tell his son, don't let this happen to you, Okay.
All right. Okay, now let's keep it going now. We talked about the games for the new year, and we were starting with Nigeria, of course, right here in Lagos, Agege Stadium. We'll be having MFM and also Nasarawa United. They will be playing a game on New Year's Day. Wow. I don't know if we've ever done that.
I mean, it's been a long while. This is the first time in a long while that we've had a free flow of football. Yeah. Before now, 2 weeks break, Christmas break.
Precisely.
And people are looking forward to it. I mean,
because it's the holidays. We want to come out there.
I mean, this is the best time we can even get, the TV deals and a lot of things because people want to see what is really happening in the Nigerian Professional Football League. And it's really, really fantastic. I mean, MFM playing today, you expect people to come out in Agege to watch the game. And it's going to be a very crucial game for them because a win for them will take them third on the log. I mean, they have a better goal difference than Rivers United, who are currently 18th, with the number of points. They have 15 points, and MFM has 18. Rivers United has 18 points. They win for them 18 points and a better goal difference than Rivers United. They've been fantastic this season. Relatively unknown side in terms of the number of players they have in their team. Coach Bulus have been able to transform the team to a formidable team. They play at home. They won Akwa United 3-0 at the Agege Stadium. They were able to replicate that again. And this season, they've been really, really good. And, boys who want to show that they are men in the league. That's MFM.
Boys who want to show they're men. You can see confirmation of that fixture, right? Yeah, today, 4 p.m., Agege Stadium, MFM against Nasarawa United. That's coming from Nigeria Professional Football League.
Good way to start the new year. Also, beautiful. We also had Boxing Day fixture.
Precisely, from the English Premier League. Let's take a look at that also, starting with the game between Brighton and Chelsea. We also have the game between Burnley and Aston Villa. They will also be in action today. You have Newcastle and Leicester City. They will be in action. And, of course, you have there you have them. Newcastle and Leicester City, Southampton and Tottenham, Watford and Wolverhampton. You have Man City, Everton. Now, that's going to be a big test for Carlo Ancelotti. Everton against Man City. Norwich and Crystal Palace, West Ham and Bournemouth, Arsenal and Manchester United.
And that's where we will stop. Arsenal, Manchester United. Cecilia was struggling to say the team that has the best form in losing between both sides. I thought I knew where she was going to.
I didn't say that.
No, I just got it. But Favor, if you look at both teams, which of them can take tonight today?
Based on form, Manchester United.
Okay.
But based on the fact that whenever they meet themselves, there's these things that change. You know, of recent, we've seen, you know, before now, we've seen Danny Webber come to score. We've seen other players come to show themselves. But I think it's going to be different this time around, considering the fact that Arsenal lost their last game. So Arteta needs to do something to win the heart of the fans. I mean, they already sent Arteta out. But then based on form, I give it to Manchester United.
Arteta out.
The last game they played, I mean, you were leading 1-0. At the point you allowed that goal. I mean,
it wasn't him. What happened to the back? I mean, you don't have back.
Everybody blames the coach. Everybody
defenders. I mean, he didn't make those
This is a
mistakes.
January transfer window. That's a good thing. The transfer window is open.
Send those guys away and get some good defenders.
And the good thing about January transfer window is a player who moves from another team to another team will get to play European competitions. Unlike before, whereby if you've played, if you're cup tied, you'll not be able to. But now it has changed. So it's going to be a good way for teams to go into the movement.
So who should they get to change those?
If they have the opportunity to send Socrates away, the likes of David Luiz, I mean, these players are just tired. I mean,
they don't have
the quality for. And Arsenal are just an average bunch of players in that particular team. They don't really show this zeal to win. Look at Everton. That's why I say a coach is also, you know, key in a particular team. Look at what Ancelotti has been able to do with Everton. You know, they're serious, they're business-minded. Arteta, come on. Arteta played with Mesut Ozil some seasons ago. How would you be able to, you know, tell Ozil this?
Mesut Ozil on that game, he was good. I mean, he was one of the best players.
You could see when they took him off against Bournemouth.
I know. I get where Favor is coming from. There's something about father figure. When you're talking to Arteta is 37.
Andres Villas-Boas had it with Chelsea. When he had Frank Lampard, Anelka, Didier Drogba, the same range of age, 35 years. I mean, would you? He did succeed.
No, but sometimes it could work. But there's just something about this current Arsenal side and their hunger that we're not seeing. Sometimes when Manchester United want to play, they come out and play and they get the results. But it just looks like it's going for Arsenal, and then it just changes.
Honestly speaking, I must tell you, Arsenal need to change their mindset. They need to change their approach. Now, the owner of the club, the highest shareholder in the club, I don't think he's serious with the club. He has a franchise in basketball, and he's doing a lot of things with the club. I think it's just about for profit making. But if they want to be serious, they need to go for players who have got experience, in the Champions League, in European competition. Look at Diego Simeone.
David Luiz got it. He's won the Champions League.
David Luiz is a retired leg who is looking. Look at what they did. Look at what Manchester United did to Arsenal, giving Arsenal this man who played in defense was Sylvester, Mikel Sylvester, and other players. So when they see that they don't have players who can do the job again, they give it to Arsenal. But Arsenal need to now go. Can they really muscle out Chelsea in the transfer market? Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, they can't.
But they got Pepe for 72 million quid. That was big.
And Victor Osimhen has even done better than the Pepe that he replaced.
Arsenal needs to ask for some of the money. Let's touch on Manchester City before we
Everton. I mean, that game, and Carlo Ancelotti is going to be up against Man City, who are more like hungry right now because of that loss to Wolves. They will still be reeling from that, although they were able to bounce back against Sheffield United.
I think for Manchester City, they've been able to, do some things, tweak in their team, despite injuries and a lot of things. I think Manchester City will be able to go tonight. And don't forget that they're just points different from Leicester City. It's about top four now. I don't think they'll be dreaming of catching up with,
So Liverpool got the title already?
I'm thinking Liverpool would go. They are very, very serious. They are ambitious. They are courageous. And they have this tenacity to go far this season.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Favor, for coming around, and Happy New Year once again. Thank you, Cecilia, also.
Yeah, so, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this New Year's Day, the first day of the year. I'm Cecilia Omongwe. Do have a fantastic day.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm Austin Okonakwan. We'll be back again tonight to talk some more sports. But until then, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.